Hi, my name is Catalina Becerra, and this is my final project proposal for this lecture. My objective will be to analyze land use and land cover change from 2015 to 2024 in Laguna Club. This is Northern Colombia in Cartagena. And the plan is to identify impacts on infrastructure development, mostly for housing and roads on forest laws. I'm particularly interested on this area because this is where my house is located, and I know that there are several vulnerable natural ecosystems, and I'm afraid that my house was built on a previously forested area, and not only my house, but all of the houses that you can see inside this purple polygon. As such, I would like to confirm if the landowners told the truth about not deforesting, but rather building on already degraded areas. So the data that I will use will be optical. It will come from Landsat A collection 2 tier 1. This data has 11 bands, and I will use bands 543 to visualize vegetation. I acquired this imagery for May and June 2015 and 2024 respectively, because normally this is the wet season, the rainy season, and vegetation should look green. And it should be very easily to distinguish using this Landsat A and my band combination uh, 543. So this is the project location. I created this map using a base map from ArcGIS, just to see that this is very close to the ocean. It is bordered by forests. But there are also natural grasslands with isolated trees and wetlands, and there are several lagoons inside this specific area. This is the imagery that I got for 2024. As you can see, it covers part of the Caribbean Ocean, and so I had to clip it. And then on the bottom, you will see the imagery and the band combination that I want to use. Here you can see it more clearly. So in red, I'm displaying vegetation. Then in white, you can see infrastructure. In black or dark green, you can see water bodies. And then the roads are also very easily to distinguish with this combination. And so the workflow will be to obtain the imagery, which I already did, clip it to the project area, then collect samples. And this time I will make sure that I can collect enough samples. And then my plan will be to perform a pixel-based supervised classification. I will then estimate areas, and I will run the process for the second imagery. And finally, I will create a table to compare the results. My plan is to use ArcGIS Pro to run the entire process. I will not use eCognition because, first of all, I don't have a high quality imagery. I first thought in changing the location of my project, but then given the particular interest that I have in this area, I decided not to do it. Also, I wanted to do an exercise that was as close to the reality as possible. I work with developing countries, and as such, I won't be able to find high quality data like in the US. So I wanted to just give it a try. I was thinking on performing a object-based classification, but the quality of the Landsat imagery is not very good, especially when you clip it to the area of interest. And as such, I think it would be more useful if I just use a pixel-based supervised classification. I also wanted to use Sentinel, which has a higher resolution, but I had several issues trying to uh, um, georeferentiate the imagery because it doesn't come with the coordinates. And I tried hard, but I couldn't, I simply couldn't make it. And so the products that I'm planning to get are tables with the areas of the land covers. I'm not planning to create that many classes of land covers because basically I want to see vegetation and not vegetation and how these two areas have evolved. So I'm planning to have 3 classes vegetation, and this could be forests or shrublands, or trees if they are big enough to occupy an entire pixel, which I don't think. And then I will get infrastructure, which will be mostly houses and roads. And no, sorry, roads, and yeah, maybe then water bodies as well. So 4 classes. This is what I'm planning to do. And then once I get the results, the 2 tables, I will compare the areas, and I will be able to see if my house was built on a previously forested area, and if the other houses around were main drivers of deforestation and degradation in that specific location in northern Colombia. Well, this is all. Thank you so much.